Hey everybody, I wanted to do a quick video about what I feed my horses. I've gotten a lot of questions about that, so I wanted to do a quick take on that, a little hot take here. So I feed my three horses Timothy grass pellets, and you can get those at any standard feed store, Southern States, Tractor Supply, something like that. It just depends on where you are and what the names of your local stores are, but you can also order them on Amazon or whatever. But basically, you're looking for Timothy grass pellets. Now, these are hard pellets of basically, stacked, mashed, whatever, compressed Timothy grass. And the reason I get Timothy pellets instead of like alfalfa pellets or something like that is because I have a 22-year-old horse named Shakespeare. I have a 10-year-old named Wyatt. I have a 9-year-old named True. She's my mare. Now, Timothy grass pellets are high in fiber, and they're packed with nutrients and protein. They're great for weight management and digestive health. They're low calorie, so if you have a horse that you're trying to put weight onto, these probably wouldn't be your best bet. But my horses are not, sporting horses. They are not hugely active horses. So, I mean, they play and they get exercise, but it's not like I'm eventing or anything with them. So these pellets are great for my horses because they are low calorie. The other thing I like about them is they're really easy to soak. They absorb the water, and I'm about to show you that really quickly and really well. Now, the reason that you want to soak these pellets, you always want to soak these pellets, is because if you have a horse like I do, Shakespeare has bad teeth. I mean, I got him when he was about 10 years old, probably, maybe a little older, 12 years old, and he had never had proper dental care. So he's got some missing teeth. He had some cracked teeth that we had to have removed. And what is great about these is when you soak them, they are much easier for a horse with dental issues to eat. They also do a slow release of energy throughout the day. So they expand, and the other reason you want to wet them is because with saliva or stomach fluids, these things will blow up. You're going to see kind of how big they get. So what happens is when a horse, it goes into the horse's mouth. If it's dry like this, the minute it hits the horse's mouth, it's going to let's just say a horse grabbed, I don't know, about that many pellets in one mouthful. Well, as they're like trying to chew and trying to get it through their mouth, these things are getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And then guess what happens? The horse swallows. And then some of these are still expanding in the throat. So they're growing like a balloon inside the throat, and the horse is then struggling and beginning to choke. So we certainly don't want any choking issues. Another thing wetting it down does is reduce the dust. I can tell you when I pour these out of the bag dry into my, I have a metal trash can that I use. When I pour these things, I have to cover my face because the dust is so bad. It makes me choke. So wetting them is great for that too. And you're going to get better nutrient absorption. When these things are soaked, they go into the body and the nutrients can immediately start to release. So for all those reasons, we want to soak our pellets, folks. I can't emphasize this enough. Now, how do I soak them? I just get whatever, amount I'm going to get. I put them in here, and then I soak mine in hot water. The reason I soak them in hot water is because they expand so much faster if I do hot water, excuse me. And they say do a 1-to-1 ratio. So if you have 1 cup of pellets, do 1 cup of water. If you have a scoop of pellets, do a scoop of water. And that's about a pound, but or I guess in liquid terms. I usually just double it. Like if I know I have that much that many pellets, then I do that much water, and I usually go a little over double, as a matter of fact. So once I do that, I move on to the next one, and yes, I do this every day. Spring, summer, fall, winter. But here we go. Do this again. You'll see they'll start out like this. And I clean off my buckets while I'm doing this. I just kind of knock the stuff down in there. And if you don't have access to hot water, it's okay. If you just have hose water at the barn or something like that, you totally can do it in cold water, but you just have to soak them longer. If you have access to hot water, these things melt. I mean, they go so fast. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn that off. And then I'm gonna let you see, I just soaked this bucket a few minutes ago. So you can see the difference. I don't really want to get down in there with my hand. I happen to have a knife sitting here. So you can see the difference in consistency on that. Much more manageable. In this way, the horse, when they're eating this, it's all already the same size. They don't have to worry about anything expanding in their mouth or in their throat or on the way down, you know, their bodies. So that's Timothy pellets, folks. That's how you soak them. At least that's how I soak them. And then you don't really have to do this, but some people get in there and they'll actually stir them around and stuff like that. I don't really have to do any of that because, like I say, I use hot water, and these things melt instantly when you use hot water. So makes it super easy. And yeah, so I'm gonna go feed.